right. First things first, here this afternoon. Do not bully or harass anybody mentioned in the live stream slash video. Do not bully or harass anybody in the chat, down in the comments, here on Amberlynn's page. If I see it, you're going to get blocked from my channel. Okay? Cool. All right. Moving on. Thoughts, feelings, and opinions expressed on this channel are solely my own thoughts, feelings, and opinions. I'm not an expert. I'm just here having fun. So, that's where we're at. Hello, lovely people of the internet. 'Tis I, Ophelia Hartwig, aka Savage Minnow, and we are here today to talk about Amberlynn Reid. We're going to watch her live stream and react to it. It just went up just when I hit the little live or the intro. So sorry I don't have all my stuff set up back here. But hello, Janie. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. See, I think when I switch over to this one, I believe I have the chat box on this set to like start working whenever we go, but we shall see as we go. I might have to re-highlight it, but I think it should go down like down there. And then if you're on Twitch, I can highlight your comments, but I cannot highlight comments on YouTube right now. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get going. Oh, it's 6:30 in the morning there. All right. Well, good morning. Good morning to you, Janie. I think it is just after 3 for Amberlynn. She did say she was going live at 3, so she's only a couple minutes late. Oh, and I do have ads. Skip those. Should we go back and start from the beginning? She's only like 3 minutes in. Let's go ahead and start from the beginning. She is actually talking from the beginning this time.
Lighting's questionable.
This is the beginning. I know sometimes she stares for a while, so. Oh, thank you, Janie.
How you guys doing? Hi, Brittany. You were the first one here. How are you? Hi, Rosie Rose. How are you? Punk Rockin' Mama.
I'm wondering
So
how
yeah,
many members she has.
I should go on.
I noticed the other day, because I did watch in the live chat, and I noticed that it was like the same, like less than a dozen people talking, but I didn't know because it was another one of those where it wasn't her like regularly scheduled time, which it isn't today either. So I'm wondering if it's going to be kind of some of those same names. I wish it would do the chat overlay where I could show you like the chat on this screen, but it won't do it with the setup.
Because like I haven't been good with live streams lately, so I figured let's be good with live streams. I feel bad.
She's going to be good with live streams by going live at the time that she doesn't normally do it. Now, to be fair, she did say ahead of time, like hours ahead of time, at least 3 hours, I think, by the time I saw it. So that's actually better than she's done before. Ooh, I like this top that she's wearing. It's a little bit different than the one that I was thinking it was. Maybe that's a blanket on her. No, it looks like it's like the top is like stars and flowers. Okay.
I either like reschedule like last Thursday, I forgot it was Thursday. Like who does that? So yeah. Hi Emily. Hi Create Chaos Gossip.
Yes, exactly.
Are you guys watching? Wait, I don't want to give spoilers, so maybe I shouldn't ask. Because my friend sent me a text and gave me a spoiler of a show that I'm currently watching, but then I didn't read it, thank God. And then they sent me another text, which I saw pop up that said, "Oh my God, do not read that last text because I sent you a spoiler." So it's like, I hate when people spoil things. I hate it so much. Oh, I want to say my
So like she doesn't actually read texts that people send her like right away. Also, this shadow, like it's gonna move, obviously, but like it's just kind of funny. She didn't just like.
I was gonna give you guys my PO box, but it's on the phone that I'm live streaming on, so that's not gonna work either. Shit, because Becky finally sent me the address, so I'll just put it in the description. I know I keep saying that.
Again, she does this all the freaking time. All the freaking time. She's like, "Oh, I can't give you the PO address, the PO box." At this point, I feel like the reaction channels like have it listed in a lot of their. I don't, but maybe I should. Yes, I like the The lace top under the strappy topper dress. Yeah. You know, my wife is not plus size, but she is the same way that she, like, hates showing her upper arms. She just, like, she doesn't really like to do, like, spaghetti straps. Sometimes she will do, like, a little cap sleeve, but, like, for the most part, she wants it to be, like, a sleeve sleeve.
but I literally will put it in the description this time because
But
I
she
actually
likes
have it now.
lacy
So
stuff too, so,
yeah. Hello, Venice. I don't know if this is like a weird
like,
time to
show a
live
little
stream.
skin,
Like I was
but
taking everyone's times into
still covered.
consideration of all the times that people would prefer me to live stream. And overall, I feel like this kind of was like the happy medium for it. So
I like this time, but I feel like nobody else is streaming at this time, so maybe that's a good thing for her, though.
yeah. And I know Chantel's live right now. So I know everyone's over in
Oh,
Chantel
Chantal
World
live.
because Chantel World is entertaining and I'm literally the most boring person on YouTube. So girl, show us the cup you got sent, please. I'm
They
actually
do get a little bit chilly, but, like, you can also, like, always have, like a little what's that called? Like a bolo jacket? Wifey has, like, a couple of little like a shrug almost that she wears. Um, like, I had a couple that were, like, black that I got for, when I was in cosmetology school because you have to wear everything that's, like, all black, and then actually it ends up working out well because 'cause they're, like, kinda neutral, and she can just, like, throw those on with a lot of stuff. I'm more of, like, a I'm gonna wear a hoodie or, like, my old man sweater or that kind of thing, but yeah, then you can, like, kinda mix style and function a little bit. Shrug cardigan, yes. Yes.
messaging the girl on Instagram about something and then I will show it. Like once we have like everything all figured out or whatever.
Yeah, I'm the same way about, like, having like, hating to have to choose between streams, and, like, it's one thing that I feel, like, a little bit lucky with when I first kinda switched back over to doing YouTube, I was streaming early in the morning, and really nobody that I watched was streaming early in the morning, so I didn't feel like I was, like, competing with slots for anybody, and when I was thinking about doing, like, stuff in the evening, like, Math Pig and I are considering doing a quiz show coming up that is, like, one thing that we're really having to consider that I hadn't had to consider before was, like, conflicting like, other people are gonna wanna watch other stuff, you know? Especially if we're, like, brand new, we have 0 audience, like, people might not wanna make us a priority, which is
Do you
fine.
like any of the Marvel movies or anime? Um, I
Hi,
like some of the
Sibelius.
Marvel movies, I think. Anime, I don't watch anime. No, I don't. Enjoying the cooler weather. I love
That's
fall. Yes,
okay.
I am enjoying
I do think it's funny that she, like, kinda made fun of Becky in previous streams for liking, video games and stuff, and then she did that whole, like, Mario, Nintendo, Lego set, and it was like, "Okay," but
cooler weather for sure. Cause like I
I
like
guess she just likes
summertime,
the
but I
Legos.
kind of just get over being hot. So I'm not looking forward to winter because of the weather. Like, it's confusing. Like, I love the snow. I think it's beautiful, but it just gets so cold that sometimes it's like unbearable. Michelle, welcome to Stream Queens. Hi. Um, can you explain why you go by Amberlynn and not Amber? I don't know. It just like started junior high. I was in like 7th or 8th grade and it stuck
You
and it's just
watched
what
in the
everyone calls me now.
'80s. I
No
had
hate. How do you
friends
feel
who
that
watched
views are
back in the
down? I
'90s.
actually
It just
don't really have
wasn't
like
really a
a
thing that I
feeling
got
towards that.
into, but, like, I don't, like, judge people or anything like that. In fact, actually, I'm, like, a little bit, um, like, in awe of people's anime knowledge. I've gone to, like, conventions and stuff that are, like, gamer conventions, and a lot of times they do have, like, a lot of crossover with anime, and, like, my gosh, like, the amount of, like, knowledge that these people have, like, a lot of them, like, just speak Japanese from, like, watching anime and, like, stuff like that. It's like, "Whoa." It was really impressive.
That you would think I would, but I truly don't. I can understand because my videos are nowhere near as entertaining since I can't really talk about
Same, Janie. I love fall
certain
and winter
things.
wear.
And also a big
My
part of it,
favorite.
like I noticed that like the happier I am and like the less train wreck I am, the lower my views go. So it's almost kind of like a compliment in a way. I know like when I'm super train wreck or I'm like eating a ton on camera or like
I don't necessarily agree with that, like, Amber, it's like here's the thing. Yes, she does get views for, like, being, like, a train wreck, but, like, lately, it's not
gaining
like
weight.
oops. People are just, like they're sick of it, right? It's not even so much of, like, "Oh, people, think that she's doing well now and they don't care." Like, no, I think in some ways she's getting worse. In some ways she is getting better, but like in a lot of ways she's getting worse and people are just sick of it because they've seen it 1,000 times before and the cycle's getting shorter, right? She has the cycle that she does and it used to be like I would say about a year for, like, the whole cycle. If you, like, go back and watch her early episodes, it didn't happen as quickly as it does now. Just it seems like in a few months that she'll, like, get on a now she's, like, starting on her new weight loss journey or whatever. She's, like, hiding it from us a little bit this time, which is, again, I feel like a little bit better, but, it's still the same cycle. It's still the same cycle. You're just kind of hiding the details from us.
Or just looking crazy, looking a hot mess, I get more views that way. So it's like it's kind of
She knows that people hate when she uses the C word like that, like, I but she does it repeatedly, so I don't she's also, like, acted offended when other people have said it about her, but then she still says it.
like a weird compliment in a way. So
Again, I it's something that I'm, like, learning with my language, like, I've heard myself play it like, say it on playback before, and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even realize I said that," but I do, like, try to make a conscious effort not to say it, you know? Like, she says it in just about every stream.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, snow is so beautiful. Oh my god, I love it.
Yes, Nikocado is so Nikocado actually, I feel like, is a little bit worse because he started out with, like, disordered eating on, like, the other side of the spectrum. I was gonna talk a little bit about I probably am gonna do, like, a stream either tomorrow or the next day, where I just kinda, like, talk about a few different random topics for, like, a short period of time as opposed to doing, like, a whole hour-long stream on one topic. But I did wanna talk about, like, not about Eugenia Cooney, but about the situation around her, as well as Nikocado, and how that kind of all ties into, like, Amberlynn Reid as well, and this whole, like, disordered eating on camera thing, and the reason why I haven't talked about, um, Eugenia is because I feel like there's not, like, a good way to address that without, like, if she saw it, like, making her eating disorder worse, you know what I mean? Um But yeah, Life by Jen, I have heard about as well. I've seen just stuff that since she's been in the hospital, I guess, and, like, she did, like, a what I ate in a day, of hospital food, but I watched it and it was like, it didn't look like hospital food to me. Like, anytime that I've been in the hospital or my Nana's been in the hospital, even recently, which some of you guys know, my Nana passed away earlier this year, but she was in several hospitals in and out. Um, and you always get, like, food, like, on a tray, like, covered with, like, a plastic cloche, and there was, like, no cloche like, no tray, no cloche in sight on, like, most of these things that she was eating, and I was just like, "I don't know if that is actually hospital food." But yeah, I absolutely agree that Eugenia is probably well, I don't know about Nick Ocado's recent if the stuff that he's saying is true, they might be kind of on a similar level, not the same side of the spectrum, obviously opposite sides of the spectrum, but, yeah, it's a little bit confusing with Nick as to what is actually true. He plays this character but there's like a thread of truth in it, and it's like finding where that thread of truth is is a little bit difficult and confusing, but yeah, Eugenia's health, yeah, I worry about her, like I am one of those people who, like, checks on her stream to, like, make sure that she's still alive, and I hate saying that, but, like, that is a thing that happens. Whereas Amberlynn, I feel like I would hear about it if she got sick, before anything bad happened, but or not necessarily bad, but, fatal. The food is possibly being plated like fast food to cut down on bacteria. I think WV is, um having rough time with physical or with hospital overload. WV. I don't understand WV. I lost a massive amount of weight last year because I got vertigo and couldn't keep anything down. It's vastly improved, but I haven't put the weight back on. Nice. Knock wood. Also, I think I've heard you mention before that like you're like keeping better track of like your eating and stuff too. So awesome. That's a success, and I'm glad that you're not dealing with the vertigo as much. Um, I think West Virginia is having a rough time with hospital overload. Okay. I'm just saying that, like, for me, when I went into the hospital, which was during 2020, and actually it was the end of 2020, the beginning of 2021. And my nana was in and out of the hospital in 2020 and 2021. We always were served food on a tray with a cloche, but we live in the Midwest, so um, it might be different here. But yeah, even during the panini, and it was weird too. Sometimes that it was like, I remember the one thing was it was like a salad that was like in a packaged salad, and they still like put a cloche over it. And I was just like, this is weird, but okay. Um, Doing fasting cycles unintentionally is just how I naturally want to eat now. Well, paying attention to like what your body is actually asking for, like that sounds like a good thing to me. I'm not a nutrition expert, but definitely for me, I had to like start paying attention to like when I'm actually hungry and when I just like think that I'm hungry and those kind of things, which I know Amberlynn's talked about a lot too, but I've always had the cloche, but I'm Australian, so I don't know American stuff. Fair enough. Maybe it's from the hospital cafeteria, but not a patient meal. I kind of got that feeling about some of the stuff that she was showing on that video. That was kind of the feeling that I got. Boredom eating is an issue for you. Also for me, I actually is one of the reasons why I do crafting and diamond painting like as much as I do is because it's like I feel like snacky and I'm like I know I'm not really hungry. I gotta like do something with like my brain and my hands, and I'll just do crafting and stuff sometimes when I'm like listening to a podcast or that kind of thing.
But it also feels kinda claustrophobic because I don't have, like, snowshoes, I don't have, like, snow outfits. I don't
Is she
none of
worried?
that,
She's
so it's
worried about the
like,
snow.
when it's snowing, I feel very, like, stuck indoors. Like, what if something bad happens and I have to go to the hospital, but I'm, like, stuck at home? That's the way that I think. It's really weird.
Then you call an ambulance. Like that's how that works. I mean, it sucks, but like that's how a lot of people are. They can't get out.
Um,
I also had a friend when I was in high school who broke his arm and drove himself to the hospital in a truck that was a manual transmission. And it was his left arm, and in the US it's like left-hand drive, so he was using his right hand to shift, but still.
yes, Twinkie is behind me. She's currently licking herself, so if you hear that, that's what that is.
Why is she licking herself? Is there a reason why she's licking herself? Is it like a reoccurring thing? Like this might be like an allergy issue or um something like that, a health issue, skin issue. Janie says the cafeteria is usually better, but not always. Private hospital food is better than the cafe. Yeah, and some of the stuff that she was showing was like packaged by like Starbucks and stuff. So I know that like I'm assuming that their like cafe downstairs was like half Starbucks, half cafeteria, but maybe it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Simona said, "We do want you to succeed, though." I
We do.
appreciate that. I really do. I wanna succeed as well. Um,
She keeps calling us haters. I saw on her other stream the other day. She was like, "Oh, there's no reaction channels that, like, actually care about my health, and, like, they're all just, like, haters and this, that, and the other." It's like, "No, like, I legitimately have concern about you." And you say, what's her face is the only one who's ever messaged you. I have messaged you, like, several different times on several different platforms. You just don't respond because I'm not a big enough YouTuber, and that's fine. But, like, to say that we're all haters is just it's rude.
yeah, I'm, like, super excited to get into the 400s. Like, 499.8 is my current, like, mini goal, and I don't wanna speak this out into existence because usually when that happens, like, I tend to fail.
Oh my gosh, Janie said I broke my wrist in 2 places on school excursion, but I had to use that hand to hold myself up on the bus home because none of the teachers would give me a seat. Oh my gosh. Sounds awful. I had something like that happen to a friend of mine where she was like the teacher like did not believe her, and then like she ended up later going to the hospital and they were like, yeah, like you definitely should have like come in sooner." My wife had something like that, but she was, like, one of those people who, like, just would, like, break things when she was a kid. She was a bubble child. She's a bubble baby.
Um, but I really want to reach 499.8 by November 1st. It seems like kind of out of reach at the moment, but I feel like as long as every single day I work towards
That's 20 pounds by November 1st. She should be able to do that, right?
that, even if I don't get
At her
there,
size.
like at least I could say that I tried and like I put all of my effort into trying. So yeah, but that is a goal.
Yeah, I agree with you, Sabatanius. I chipped my big toe like 2 weeks ago, and I still hate walking. I'm still like in pain.
That I have. Views might be down, but hate comments are too, so it's a healthy grown. Yeah, I noticed that. Like I noticed I'm not getting as much hate, but I
I feel like
have
she's being
noticed
healthier in
lately
some
it's been a
ways,
lot
but
of fat
not.
shaming. Like I don't know what it's about. It's a lot of like making fun of my weight, especially
She's doing a lot of like putting people down and a lot of like, I'm better than this, blah, 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 which like maybe her self esteem is improving, which is cool, but like you don't need to be putting people down. And it doesn't need to be like so negative towards others if you're thinking positively about yourself. I feel like when it's like true positivity, you don't need to put other people down.
in my last live stream I showed my arms for a second. Like it's been a lot of people like making fun of that. It's been crazy. So
Oh, I did see one. It was I think it was a thumbnail where they were making fun of her arms. But to be fair, like that's not a new thing. I did think it was a little bit ridiculous. I was like, come on. Like, we know that she has big arms. Like, just because she's showing a little bit of skin, we're going to make fun of her. Like, that's ridiculous. That's freaking ridiculous. People of any size should be able to wear whatever the hell they want. Like, yeah.
I don't know what that's about, but it is what it is. I'm kind of like used to it at this point. Love your vids recently. Stay thriving, girl. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that so much. How much do you make from YouTube? I feel like that's kind of like I don't really want to say. I feel like
Do you guys want to look? We can look. It has changed. Let's look real quick. I can't spell. Apparently, I had it in as Amberlynn Reid with two E's. Okay. So in the last 30 days, it could be as little as 300 or as much as 4.5K. It's usually right somewhere in the middle from what I understand from most YouTubers. So, um, probably around 2,000 a month, which isn't bad. That is just from views. That's from AdSense. So then she has all of these super chats and memberships and everything on top of it. So yeah, she's probably making like probably 4 to 6 grand a month, if not more.
that's kind of tacky. I don't know. I've said before in the past, it's very different now. Um, I just feel like it's I don't want to feel like I'm like showing off or like bragging or whatever, so I definitely will not be sharing that.
Yeah, I think she used to make like 2 or 3 grand a month, and then when she started doing live, she started getting more. So, especially since she started doing the whatchamadigglers, the vlogs and stuff again. Sorry, my brain is still healing.
It's not because you're not a train wreck, it's because you're boring. You put almost no effort into your job anymore. I completely disagree. Um, when it comes to my vlogs, I don't think I've ever put this much effort in my vlogs before. And
Oh, we can figure that out in euro really quick. Let's see. Well, here, computer, how many euro is 4,000 US dollars? Okay, so she's probably making like 5,000 euro around that. Would be my estimate. That'd be my like guesstimate also, not like a just based on her social blade and watching her lives.
I'm very, very proud of them, to be honest.
Which
I
particulars?
feel like when I put the least effort is when I get the most views, like the mukbangs. if I was to film a mukbang, that would get me over 100K views. It's just how
Do you guys remember when she was like, you guys will know that I'm hurting for money when I start doing mukbangs again? And then like I feel like it was like 2 weeks later, but it was probably longer than that. She started doing mukbangs again.
how it goes. And everyone says they don't want to see a mukbang.
And that was I looked at her social blade and for sure she had dropped drastically in views. She was only making like probably like $1,000 that month from AdSense. And that's why she started doing mukbangs again.
They click on it extremely quickly. So it's just like very ironic how that works.
Also, when you get a video that gets like a large amount of views, I noticed this like with my own videos when I had like that video with Jimmy that got a lot of views. My other videos started getting more views as well. Not like obviously as many, but like people are just gonna like click on your profile and see like what else you got going on when they like come and see that one video. So like I think that probably happens a little bit with mukbangs too. That people are like, oh, maybe she's eating in some of these videos, or like maybe there's something about some of her other videos that I'm gonna find interesting if I enjoy watching her eat.
But a lot of people are enjoying my vlogs. So I'm gonna stick with that. I love it. Vlogmas is around the corner. I'm excited for it.
Janie, my mom is the same way. She's like, I don't get it. And like whenever you try to explain it to me, it makes me feel awkward. So like I don't want to get it. So I'm like, okay.
For it, but also like nervous for it. And I'm like, oh my God, filming every single day. So I feel like this is kind of like working my way towards that.
YouTube still pushes edited videos. Like I noticed that for when I was like doing that series that I was talking about, Non Sequitur Show, if I live streamed it on Twitch, saved it, and re-uploaded it onto YouTube, it would do better than if I just live streamed it to both like these.
Because I stopped vlogging for so long. So yeah. I'm loving your weekly vlogs. The meals look good. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna be showing more meals and things that I eat. Hi, LOL.
Am I the only one that doesn't want to see like her exercise or meals or anything like that? Like I just want to see like here's the thing is that like she can legitimately be funny and like silly and kooky and like she's not wrong when she says that like she is like a goofy person. But it's all like packaged in this whole like, oh, I'm going to lose weight but I'm gaining weight package and to me it's just like so overwhelming and I feel like genuinely I would enjoy watching Amberlynn Reid just like be a silly hooligan, like a little bit of a redneck. Like, I think I would enjoy that more if it wasn't packaged up in this whole like, here's what I'm eating, here's what I'm doing to exercise. Like, just be you. Like, talk about your freaking journals and like and bonfires and you know what I mean? Like that's the kind of content that I always enjoyed with her, where it was just like her and Ricky like playing off of each other and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one.
Pop or lollipop. I forgot. You wanted to be lollipop, right? But you couldn't. So this was the closest you could get. Okay. Lucy, no, you did not miss the live. Hello. Disclosure.
Janie says a few YouTubers I follow are streaming more than they edit, but the platform algorithm isn't keeping up or they're trying to force it back for some reason. Yeah. That's serious. I watch him. He I think just streams now to Twitch and then he like edits it down for YouTube, which is something that I'm considering doing, especially like I was saying about the stream that I want to do either tomorrow or the next day, where I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning. I'm gonna like set it I'm going to go ahead and schedule it tonight. We're going to do it tomorrow morning, and I'm going to talk about a few different topics. And then maybe if I record it, I can like chop it up and put it on YouTube as separate pieces. I'm not sure if I'll stream it to both or if I'll just stream it on Twitch, but
Isn't tacky, especially when you wanted donations. Right?
I got to run it
You
back.
couldn't.
Sorry.
So this was the closest you could get. Okay. Lucy, no, you did not miss the live. Hello.
Yeah, no, it just started.
Disclosure isn't tacky, especially when you want.
We're only like 20 minutes in.
Not sure what you're talking about. Wow, you definitely look slimmer today. Good job. Thank you. It could slightly be the angle, but I am losing weight. I am losing weight. I'm so proud. And it's so funny when I see those comments that are like, oh my God, she keeps gaining weight. I'm over here just like, are you okay? Like, are you truly okay?
Okay, that was a little bit rude to like put people down like that, but like depending on the angle, yeah, it does change. Like Mathvik and I were talking about this the other day because I was talking to him on like we usually talk on StreamYards on like this computer or this camera here on the computer, and we were just chatting. And so I was like, I'm just gonna like open it up on my phone and like set it up on the little tripod and whatever. And he was like, "You look so different on this camera. And it's like, yeah, like I guess I do. Like when I started like actually looking in the viewfinder and shit, I was like, oh yeah, like my nose looks wider, but like it just kind of depends on the lighting and it depends on the camera and it depends on the time of day and it depends on the angle and yeah, like there's so many things that can change that. So, um I think that there are like when we see the same camera angle and like the you know what I mean? It's like we can look months apart and be like, "Oh yeah, you definitely gained weight here." But like, especially when it's like twice a week and stuff, like you cannot tell video to video if she's gaining or losing weight. I don't think.
How's your new desk? I love it. I just don't currently have a chair for it. So I wanted to do my live stream in there. I had a little moment where I was like, okay, I want to do it, but it's like I don't have a chair for it. I know exactly what type of chair I want. They're at home.
Doesn't she have like a standing desk though? She could do like, I guess, I guess at her size, it's probably hard to like stand for a whole hour. I know when me and my mom did like a live stream in the kitchen, it was like we could stand for about an hour and that was like about it. So, okay, like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was gonna be like, "You can't stand at your standing desk," and then I, like, thought about it, and I was like, "She probably can't, though." Like, that's understandable.
Goods, but it's like, hi.
And it's good that she has a standing desk for, like, sometimes. People are saying, like, "Oh, it's gotta be, like, her girlfriend's, standing desk and this, that, and the other," but, like, I really do think that, like, she probably uses it, whether or not it's primarily hers. I don't know, but hi, Amarose. Oh, Amarose, I need to give you a wrench on here. I'm gonna let this play for a second.
I
Give
don't have
me
a car. So how am I gonna get that chair? I don't know. Figure it out one of these days. I tried to look online, but it's like I can't like I want to be able to like test out the chair. I want to sit in it and be like, okay, can this bitch hold my weight? No. I
oh
just want to know
my.
like is it comfortable and stuff. So I don't think it's all shaming when it comes to your weight. Some of it is just genuine shock. I personally
Oh,
never slept up to
no.
your
Did it
size.
go blank?
That's fat shaming.
Sorry.
So it is what it is. I mean, you're looking good today. Thank you. I
I
see a
think
little
that
lemon
was
loaf in
it.
the back. Wait, how do you know that I call Twinkie lemon loaf? Did you just make that up or did you know that? Have I mentioned that?
She said it
I might
before.
have. I don't know. Look, it's a widow girl. Oh, you guys see my journal? Oh my god, I'm still journaling every day.
Just tapping out.
Update
Sorry.
on how much I have journaled officially. We should do like random updates. Look at all that. You guys.
Sorry, that was my fault. I was trying to give Amarose a wrench and I didn't realize it was blacking out the screen. Sorry.
I. Oh, just kidding. Oh my god, what did that say? Probably nothing. Probs nothing.
I had a moment the other night where I was like looking through my journal. I was like, oh, here, let me read this journal entry because it like started out like talking about how there was no coffee maker. And then I like got 2 paragraphs in and I was like, never mind, we're not reading this.
I literally just write like, okay, so I had eggs for breakfast. Oh, speaking of eggs, okay, so a lot of people are asking like,
My mom keeps a food journal, which like is good. Oh, is she going to talk about her or her egg allergy? My mom keeps track of it like by how many carbs though. She doesn't not because she's like low carb or anything, but because she's diabetic. So it's like literally like important to her to keep track of the carbs. But my mom explained to me this whole egg allergy thing. She had a student one time that had an egg allergy and it was like if it's like something that's like baked or has like eggs in it that's like fully cooked, then it's fine. But literally the thing that she's told me that they couldn't have was like scrambled eggs. So I don't know like how it is that she's like able to have scrambled eggs. You know what I mean? It seems like the one thing that she would not be able to have if it's the same as that kid. But like maybe it's something different. Um Janie says I'm allergic to cranberries. Ooh, that sounds like a tricksy one to keep away from depending on the cuisine where you live. She can go on a local work site and pay someone to deliver the chair. That's true. That's true. Yeah. And like a lot of furniture stores and stuff will like deliver for you. So yeah. Even if she can't put it together, they can deliver it and put it together for her. But like the way that she cooked it all together and she didn't really seem to like overcook. You know what I mean? It wasn't well, some of it was overcooked, but like the way that she like scrambled it in the pan, it was not all fully cooked. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that like her egg allergy is not a real thing because I think it probably is a real thing to her. Whether or not it's a real thing, like besides that, I don't know.
um, wait, hold on. This is important.
I might have to run to the restroom here really quick.
Hold on a minute. just got a text
Oh my gosh, why
from
are you
my
reading text?
apartments. They do that to let us know, like if there's like any maintenance that's gonna be going on, or like if an elevator broke, or
Like when I'm getting ready, like wifey was texting me before I did the stream, and I was like, "Hey, um I need to like run in 10 minutes because I'm gonna like do a live stream," and then like I put my phone over here. Oopsies. But like, you get what I'm saying? Like I don't need to like tell you about the text that we had.
like
Not pertinent.
sometimes my apartments, they'll do like these things on the weekend, like little, I wouldn't say parties because that sounds crazy. It's definitely not a get together. Just like fun little activities. So sometimes they'll like
So a get together.
text for that as well.
So a get
So I'm
together.
just checking. Hold on.
I used to live in an apartment that was like that. I don't think that they are doing that right now during COVID though. Okay, I'm gonna be right back in like 10 seconds. Sorry. Okay, sorry. My grandpa sweater was getting a little too hot. My grandma bladder was getting a little too full. But I am back. I am back. Maybe the only problem is if she has a certain amount. That's a good point. Like if it has to build up to a certain level, that would make sense. That would definitely make sense.
Mm,
If I was better at editing and like didn't hate it like pulling teeth, I would like to edit together like from these live streams just moments of her like wasting time like scrolling through stuff. The one I was like glad that I didn't do a live react to because she kept scrolling through on her phone and like tapping the microphone when she was scrolling through. I was like, even just watching it on my phone, I was like, the sound is so annoying. So if I would have like watched it with these on, I probably would have died.
love that. Okay, and my brother sent me a picture. Sorry, I swear I'm paying attention to you guys. Just
No, she isn't. She's wasting time.
okay. Love that.
Specifically
Love
trying
that.
to
Love
waste
that.
time.
Okay, back to focusing. Amberlynn, focus. Okay,
We speed this
where did
up.
I leave off?
We can speed it up a
Jade,
little bit
welcome
more.
to Stream Queens. You wanted donations a few months ago, and I sent money. I don't really know what you're talking about. You wanted donations a few
Yeah,
months ago.
I know exactly what she's talking about. She was like, "Oh, somebody said, are you like hurting for money right now?" And she was like, "Well, it's embarrassing to say, but yes, like I am."
I don't remember asking for donations. I could be wrong.
And then
Girl,
she
you
put
had a
like
whole
her
life
PayPal or
called
some
Lemon
shit.
Loaf for Twinkie. Oh my god, I did, didn't I? I just named. I don't really know what you're talking about. You wanted donations a few months ago.
Something about Twinkie, sorry.
I don't remember asking for donations. I could be wrong.
You did.
Girl, you had a whole life called Lemon Loaf for Twinkie. Oh my god, I did, didn't I? I just named
Yep.
my things like completely random stuff
We noticed.
because I don't know what to title these live streams. Is there a
But she tries to do like Easter eggs, and then if we find out the Easter eggs, then she's gonna like bitch at us for figuring shit out. Which I was not the one who figured out the whole thing with the girlfriend. I'm not gonna say her name. I was not. I am aware of the name. I have seen like the whole. I'm gonna call it a dox. I'm gonna go as far as to call it a dox. But yeah. Um. But at the same time, like we didn't like perpetuate that. You know what I mean? She's the one who like freaking puts her little Easter eggs in the titles and stuff. So you need to clean your cat litter box. I too used to have the cat litter box in the bathroom, and whenever I would go to the bathroom, the cat like wanted to go with me. Like, I swear the only time that the cat went in the box was like when I was in the bathroom with him.
Hobby you've recently started or wanted to always start? No, there's no hobby that I've recently started that's anything new compared to what I used to do. Or something I've always wanted to start. I would love to know how to like make sweaters. Or no, blankets is what it is. Like where you
It's the
do
same.
that whole bit. I don't really know like
It's
exactly.
both knitting.
Is that crocheting?
Well, one is
Knitting.
crochet, two is
Sewing?
knitting.
No, sewing is like with a little needle moment. I'm talking about like where people go like that. I don't even know what it's called.
Did she literally not know the difference between sewing and knitting? Because I do, like, people get confused about the difference between crochet and knit. Like, I get that. They're both like with a metal thing, and you have a ball of yarn, and then you turn the yarn into basically a piece of fabric, right? Crochet is more structured, knit is more stretchy. And then like knit, you can do really cool things with pattern. Well, like there's a lot of similarities, but like sewing is when you're taking two pieces of fabric and combining. Like, does she really not know the difference? Does she really not know the difference? Is she playing dumb? I feel like she's playing dumb. Yes, I agree, Janie. Any information about someone that they don't want out there or put out themselves is a dox. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
I would love to know how to do it though. It seems very, very
And if you're watching on Tangelo, that is pretty much the definition of a dox, and that is why people are giving you a dressing down.
therapeutic. So, how are you and Becky? Any anger or awkwardness? So I don't want to talk about Becky mainly out of respect because people literally twist my words and they're trying to create like this situation that's like negative between me and Becky, and me and Becky don't.
No, they're not creating it. You are like showing animosity towards Becky in basically every stream, and it's really you're really laying it on thick at this point.
Want the drama, so we'd rather just like not
But you're the one who's like causing the drama.
talk about each other on each other's channels or live streams or whatever it may be.
Oh, do you think Becky asked her to stop talking about her on stream? And she was like, "Can you please just not talk about me? Like, period. Do not talk about me." I think everyone has a surprising gap in their knowledge. That's true. That's true. Yeah, or it could have been a major brain fart. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there was something not that long ago that somebody told me, and I was like, I cannot believe that I never put two and two together like that, you know? But sometimes your brain just doesn't do it. And if it's never something that like you were exposed to, then that does make sense. Sometimes I'll get all four cats as an audience. Oh my God. I've only ever had one cat at a time. I usually have like cat and dog or no. Um but yeah, that's I can only imagine having like an entire audience. That sounds hilarious.
Currently in this time because it's like everyone
Now
wants
you're
to
making
turn
me think
people
of that
against me.
Bohemian
Like a very, very
Rhapsody
good
video.
example of that is like everyone's like because everyone knows that me and Eric are friends, we're very good friends, but they're like, well, not everyone knows that. They hear me say that. But yet I see comments and stuff where people are just like, you and Eric are not friends at all. I'm just over here like, I don't know. People just want to see me lonely.
Is Eric like really friends with her? Because I feel like Eric is maybe like I feel like she claims to have a better friendship with Eric than her and Eric really have. And Eric is not making any claims at this point.
It's like really sad. How is my Monday going? It's actually going really good. I'm being super productive and I love that for me. My star sign, zodiac sign, I'm a Capricorn.
She's
What
Capricorn.
chair color are you planning to get? So happy you have a standing desk. Oh my God, me too. I am pumped. I got it off of Amazon. I'm gonna show you guys in a vlog like what it looks like. It's like so aesthetic, like it's so freaking cute. So yeah, I got it on Amazon and I just love it so much. I just figured it was the best idea because I do need to stand.
Oh, that's cutest. I lost the cat who demanded to watch the flush with two paws on the seat. Aww. There used to be such a thing as a phone book where if someone knew your name, they could look up your address. The world has gone freaking. I don't say that word here, but I mean, yeah, like you can still do that, but like also you could really only look up people in the phone book that were in your local area if you had the local phone book. It wasn't like yes, you could call, and get people's phone numbers, but It was, like, a lot more involved than just, like, sitting down and, like, Googling somebody now and stuff. Sometimes that information is you can find it right at the tip of your fingertips. We had a cat that was bullied by the others, so we have to walk with him, the litter boxes, like a bodyguard, otherwise he'd go wherever. I had a kitty cat with he was my kitty cat, but when I first met him, he was, my ex's kitty cat, and then his brother had 2 cats, and they would kind of, like, gang up on him at the litter box, which is part of the reason why, he became my kitty cat when I moved out. Yes, you could 411 people anywhere, but you could also get your number unlisted. A lot of people had unlisted numbers and stuff like that. It wasn't, it was just like their name and address. It wasn't their occupation, their place of work, like all the information that people are finding now. So it's a little bit different. Um, Mine has to tell me when she poops because she doesn't know how to bury it. Oh, she was taken from her mother too young. Oh, poor thing. I'm thinking about if we get another cat because that's kind of the plan in the future. We're on a list for a rescue service, but it might be a while. But the plan is if we get a kitten to get one of the litter genies. Now, if it's an adult cat, like I'm not gonna make a cat get used to a robot thing, but if it's a kitten, we might give it a try. So
Add more, move more, things like that. The color chair, I want like a cream moment, I'm thinking. I thought of light gray, but I don't really know if it'll go with what I'm kind of like aiming for. So I'm thinking like cream, probably. That wasn't fat
cream
shaming. It
is
wasn't a
nice.
mocking comment or public humiliation. That's a little definition of fat shaming. It is humiliation. And I just think
I
it's,
don't know what she's talking
if
about.
you're looking at me like out of shock and like you mention that you're shocked by me, that is like humiliating. So I don't think that you'd understand. Like I see your
Yes, I definitely agree with her on this. Like, if you're looking at Amberlynn and you're absolutely shocked, like that's just a reaction, okay? That's not um necessarily like discriminatory or demeaning. But if you like feel the need to like tell her like, "Oh my gosh, you're absolutely shocking to me." Like, yes, that crosses the line in my opinion.
profile picture, you clearly aren't my size. So you kind of can't tell me what I'm
Hey,
humiliated about
Simos.
or anything like that unless you have been in my shoes. So yeah. My sister's name is Amber, but she's called Hunter now. Or he, I should say. It's so difficult getting the hang of that. Amber is such a beautiful name. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm very
I'm glad that like the person who commented that did figure it out partway through the comment. I wish they would have like figured it out at the beginning of the comment. And also maybe like not dead named their brother. Just saying. Um, I don't think that there was any malice in that comment, but that is the type of comment that like can be hurtful to some people. So yeah,
proud of Hunter. Sounds like Hunter found himself, and I love that. How many
I'm
pounds do
glad
your
that
arms
she's
weigh?
positive
Probably
about
a
it.
good like 1,000 per arm. Yeah, for sure. Crochet is with a hook, knitting is with 2 needles. So is it crochet? Oh my god, I don't know. I'm still confused. Wait, are the needles like small in the knitting? It might be knitting. Wait. I don't know. Either way, I want to learn how to use like yarn and like make a huge ass blanket. I feel like that sounds so therapeutic, but it just seems so like confusing. I don't know.
I think crochet to me, crochet is easier like to learn, but knitting is actually easier once you get the hang of it. So it depends on if she wants to make like a whole huge ass blanket, crochet would be faster. But she might just want to learn how to knit. Like, like old ladies when they knit with I feel like knitting is cuter.
Um, Hi honey, I sent you the Instagram after the last live. I bet you forgot though. It's cool. How you doing, girl? Oh my god, Tony, I'm so sorry. For some reason I've been getting so many Instagram messages. It's just impossible for
She does that a lot though. She's like, "Oh yeah, like hit me up on Instagram." And then like people do and they're like, you didn't respond to me on Instagram."
me to keep up. But I'm doing really good. I hope you are as well. If you could go to any kind of convention, what would it be? Ooh, so the only conventions I've ever been to has been anime. They're actually really fun to go to. I've gone to quite a few, probably like 5 or 6, maybe 7, just somewhere around there.
Yeah, like as long as you're like saying things with good intentions, like to me, like I've talked to my wife about this and she's like, so long as people aren't like intentionally misgendering me, like that's to her, like that's when it's hurtful is when people are like intentional about it. But like to her, as long as people are trying, it's not hurtful to her. It's just a mistake. And mistakes happen.
I thoroughly enjoy them. But if I could go to any convention, do they have
But I
like
don't know
poetry
that all
conventions?
trans
That
people.
sounds so boring, actually. Like, what are they gonna do there? Um,
She's wait.
do they have like poetry conventions? That sounds so boring, actually.
Yes, they absolutely have like writing conventions and poetry conventions and yeah, all kinds of stuff. Like it actually is really fun, and there's like speakers, and I don't know if there's like too many of them going on right now with the panini, but yeah. Oh yeah, she could get the thick plushy yarn and finger knit. That's actually really really easy too. Just to, like, yeah. Um, I don't necessarily know that people like need to grow thicker skin. I mean, I think in some cases there are people who could stand to grow some thicker skin, but also like if there are things that like we can do easily to like keep people from being hurt, then like why not? In my opinion. Yeah, self-correcting is important, admitting that you got it wrong. And yeah, I agree. I agree a lot.
Like, what are they gonna do there? Um, a music convention, is that a thing? I don't know. Is there like a lesbian convention? That sounds so dumb. I don't know. Like, give me some convention ideas and then I'll choose. People only repeat what you say, no word twisting. Def not. There's a lot of word twisting going on.
I will agree that there's some word twisting, but like a lot of channels just like literally do just repeat. Bottle, for instance, does just like a condensed version of her streams for people who can't sit and watch the whole thing. Yeah, like there's both. There's both. It's not just one or the other.
So yeah. Hi Leanne. Hi Kinda Ghost. Oh Tony, you're loving my vlogs. Thank you so much. It's kind of funny that most of the hate comments are paid comments. That's true. You posted your Cash App on Insta back when you sold stuff. I don't have a Cash App. You look so much thinner, to be
Was it
honest.
her
I wish
Cash
you
App or
didn't
her
think about
PayPal? I know that she did something that was like for donations, where she was like, if you just want to send me money or whatever, here you go.
everybody thinks you're failing. Oh, thank you so much. I honestly appreciate that. There are times because I have a standing mirror over here or a body mirror, long length mirror, whatever you call them.
Full length?
Sometimes I'll walk by it and I do notice. Like I feel like I notice mostly in my calves, which is really nice. So
For me, I do have a full length mirror now that I put up recently, and I noticed for me that it's like different clothing looks different, and like especially now as the seasons are changing, I'm like, oh yeah, last fall that looked a little bit different on me, that kind of thing. So I do notice it, especially as the seasons change.
yeah. You can't talk about anything in your life. Boring. I'm hoping that that'll change soon with like certain aspects, but yeah, it is kind of boring, ain't it? I'm sorry. Like
Okay, here's the whole thing with the girlfriend. Now, personally, I think that the girlfriend is still there. I'm not going to say her name. We're not going to get into all of that. But what I feel like is that there is like some like poly something going on with the girlfriend where like maybe she has a boyfriend or whatever. And that's something that they're like trying to get like Amberlynn on board, basically. Like if they can get Amberlynn on board with a girlfriend having like a side boyfriend or whatever. But it's something that like I feel like she really doesn't want. But again, this is just like picking up when she's saying like people take stuff and run with it. That's exactly what I'm doing here. Like I don't have any like hard evidence to that. I do have hard evidence of the fact that like she lied about being alone, but whatever.
if you guys find my live streams boring, I just think it's really weird to sit here and continue watching them. Honestly.
You got accused of intentionally misunderstanding
Live, of course.
something.
I've actually been really enjoying vlogging.
Sorry, Janie says I got accused of intentionally misunderstanding something that a YouTuber tweeted, and I thought I was just contributing to the conversation. I love her too. You know, people. I have noticed that sometimes people will think just because you're understanding of both sides of an argument or whatever that like you're like on the opposite side as them. And I have noticed that a lot, and I just try to like be understanding of people and just kind of like give them the space to be like, no, like that wasn't really what I said, you know. But yes, Twitter is scary. I actually don't go on Twitter a whole lot. My wife goes on Twitter. Some of you guys I know follow her over on Twitter, which is awesome and amazing. But yeah, I have gone on Twitter a little bit, and every time I like stick my toe in the water, I'm like, no, 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 I'm not. I'm not gonna like jump in. Sorry. I might stick my feet in every once in a while, but I'm definitely not gonna get in that pool.
I had really fun vlogging today. So I already started my weekly vlog number 4, and I have been enjoying it. And I've really been enjoying it.
Mostly because I feel like people on Twitter are just reacting. They're constantly just reacting to each other. There's no like thinking about something. There's no like composing oneself. There's no like taking a break and like cooling down. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Like people's like whatever they spew at a million miles a minute. That it's too much for me.
editing. Like, I know that I'm not the best editor in the world, but it has been fun for me. Editing for me,
Do you think editing is really fun for her? Because I feel like um, Peggy does a lot better editing than she does, but she is out of practice. So and I feel like maybe Becky helped her a lot with her editing too when she was doing edited videos before. I don't know. That's just again personal feeling, not based on anything.
can take a minute, but it's definitely worth it, and I've just been enjoying it. Yay!
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm
Amberlynn,
really only using DMs now on Twitter.
Girl, you asked for donations on Insta regardless. I don't remember asking for donations, but
She did.
if you, I want to say if you donated, thank you, but I'm like so confused because I don't remember asking. I'm like so like I'm lost right now, thoroughly lost. What was that? Okay, sorry, I saw something. Oh, there we go. Okay, there was someone who just walked by, but then they like stopped right in front of a tree, and I just got real confused. I was like, what?
See, laughing says arguments in favor of idealism are not applicable to opinions held as a function of reality. Okay. Hey, still like we can be in favor of idealism. That's okay. I can't figure out Discord and I just got an Instagram account with nothing on it. My boomer butt is so confused. Um I it's okay. I understand. I had a hard time kind of figuring out Discord. Like I said, I can't do Twitter. Yeah. It's okay. I understand. I'm with you on that.
Oh, Jade, you're honestly super sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I do feel like there's a new me moment going on. Like I just feel
My
like
mom
my
is
mindset
really
is so
enjoying
different.
her
Like I'm
Instagram.
happier. Just I think back, especially a few years ago, and the person I am now is so different. Like there are things that I went through a few years ago because of my weight that I've never told you guys, and I see myself telling you guys because it is part of my journey, and I want you guys to realize like, wow, you were actually really bad. But it's like, do I want to be humiliated? That's like the perfect word for this live stream today. Like, do I want? Because I know people are gonna be so horrible about it. So it's like a part of me is like, do I want to go down that route, or do I want people to literally hear my true freaking story and the shit that I went through?
If you want to make this like a channel about weight loss and shit, then I feel like you do need to talk about those things. But you don't necessarily need to make this a channel that's about weight loss. And the thing is that I don't know that she can make this a channel about weight loss without there being a level of humiliation. You get what I'm saying? Is it's like I feel like the same as like with Nikocado and Eugenia, that it's like she's literally putting her health on the line by continuing this type of content.
I don't know. Let's see.
You should definitely post your Disney edits, Janie, but be careful. Oh, you're on Instagram? Yeah, you can do it on Instagram. I was gonna say YouTube is a little bit. Sometimes you'll want to have like a separate channel that's not going to be monetized, but yes, I think you can do it on Instagram. And I'll tell my mom to follow you.
But doesn't it bother you that you're boring? Why wouldn't you?
I might have to set her up an account that's like this is just like Savage Mama or whatever. Because I do have she has that email it's Savage Mama Hartwig at Gmail if you ever want to email my mom. But yeah, because I think she does have like
quality products for your customers / subscribers. So
sorry, what did I miss?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Let's see. But doesn't it bother you that you're boring? Why wouldn't you want to provide a quality product for your customers / subscribers? So when it comes to my live streams, I've made it very well known that this is what my live streams will be consisting of.
So she's totally fine with being boring. That's what she's saying. Like, you know what? You say that I'm boring and I'm fine with that. Okay. I mean, have a good day laughing. Yeah, you can't post anything online without getting at least a little bit of hate. Or I feel like that's not necessarily the case, but I feel like anytime you post online, you should be prepared to get a little bit of hate. Yeah.
Is just talking to you guys. That's usually what live streams are 9 times out of 10. And sorry, my life is boring. Not everyone's life is Bora Bora or whatever else.
Why is she so obsessed with Bora Bora? Somebody must have told her about Bora Bora at some point and she like fixated on it. I love it.
That people do. This is just literally my life.
I know Bora Bora is like really pretty, but like I can't. Is it Bora? Yeah, okay. Let's look at some images. Okay, it does look freaking gorgeous. It's like the tropical paradise, right? So it's, oh, wow. It's so far away. It is so far away. I don't want to go to Bora Bora. I just want to hang out in the Caribbean. This is beautiful, though. But I feel like there's like places that are beautiful that are closer, and I just hate being on a plane that long. That's just me. Oh, she's not live anymore. We're playing catch up now. Okay. Your granddad was like that with Timbuktu. Oh, he just referred to the middle of nowhere as Timbuktu. Right on.
And why did I say Bora Bora?
Right
Okay,
on.
because I really want to go there. Let's be real. This is my life, and
She knew I was gonna say
my
it.
vlogs are what I'm trying to do is have that be like quality. So I'm trying really hard.
Wait, she says that she doesn't watch reaction channels, but like, she sure comments on a lot of things the reaction channels say.
I don't live a certain life for YouTube. I'm just simply filming my life. And if you think that's boring, then don't watch.
Here's the thing. I watch other like Amberlynn reaction channels. Duh. Like, obviously. Like, I enjoy Amberlynn reactions. I will watch the same live stream probably 3 or 4 times because I'm watching other live reactors watching it and stuff. I wonder for her, because anytime somebody does like a video about me, I've noticed that it will like pop up in my recommended, even if I don't follow their channel. Looking at you, Cheshire. So I'm wondering if like her recommended is just constantly videos about her. Cause I bet there's like enough to where she could literally watch reaction channels about her 24 hours a day. That's really weird to think about now that I'm thinking about it. JD says, and beauty gurus don't watch T channels. Yeah, exactly. But oh my God, I can't imagine if there was literally enough content. Because even like watching back Cheshire's like video about me was like a little bit like surreal. But I can only imagine if there's like content where I could watch reaction videos about me like around the clock. That would be so surreal.
Watch. I really don't know what to say about it without like coming off as like a bitch or something. How do you feel about being
Fair
exposed by Karina? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch her videos.
What by Karina?
How do you feel about being exposed by Karina?
Oh,
I have absolutely
exposed.
no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch her videos. I do not like her. She's condescending, and I just no.
Karina did a video kind of reacting to what Amberlynn said at the end of her stream about, well, she said something in the end of her stream, and then she also like said later on that like, well, the whole thing about Young Dumb Honey Bun and Karina and how she liked Young Dumb Honey Bun because Young Dumb Honey Bun actually like messaged her and explained why she was saying these things. But like again, they're saying similar things. I don't remember, like, Karina Kaboom is a little bit like kind of funny mocking, but it's not I don't know how to explain it. Like she's not putting her down. She is in some ways. I take that back. She does put her down in some ways, but she's not like bitter and mean about it like some channels are. And she's not fat shaming, and she's like bringing up like legitimate things just in a joking way.
Monday live stream, here for it, girl. Yes, because I feel bad because I didn't go on last. Was it Thursday or Tuesday? I don't even know. I get so confused.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't like somebody for no good reason.
Nursing school. Oh,
exactly.
No. Why are you failing? Is it like hard or what is it? You look lost. I'm definitely not lost at all. Like this is like the first time where I feel like so content in my choices and the things that I'm like doing in my life, and it just feels really good. I don't know. People will never be satisfied. You post videos now, go live twice a week, and now they're finding something else to complain about. Yep. That's exactly what it is. So it's like,
and I do feel like that is the case in some instances where it's like they're just going to find a new thing to complain about. There are people who are just going to find a new thing to complain about. But there's also some of us who are like literally like rooting you on when you're making like positive changes. So maybe like focus on like the people who are rooting you on and not necessarily the people who are like still trying to put you down.
When I was just doing the live stream, they wanted videos. And now that they're getting everything they've asked for, it's like still not enough. Now they want different type of videos, different type of life, different.
No, I think this is too much. I legit think this is too much. 4 videos a week for her, that's too much. That even if 2 of them are live streams. I'm sorry. I feel like this too much for her. She's doing a weigh-in and a what I ate, or wait, it's a Wednesday weigh-in, and then I think just a vlog. So like it seems like it's maybe like a what I ate, but like she's doing at least 4 videos a week. That's too much, I think, because we have seen her track record, and we've seen that anytime she does really more than 2 a week, she starts just dropping off, right?
Like, it's just so crazy.
I think she's
Oh,
doing
it's
too
getting
much.
frustrating.
I
But
really do.
people always moan. You do exactly as you say you're gonna do. Then they moan. You don't do something. They
And I think that there is that mentality, because I get it too, where it's like, oh, well, if I'm not doing anything at like my other job this week, because I don't have like regular hours that I like work a set schedule or anything like that. So I will have weeks where it's like, oh, well, I didn't really even do like more than like 10 or 15 hours at like work this week. So like I should put in like at least a good like 20 hours on, my channel and doing, but like sometimes you can't. It's okay. Like,
moan. Just be you, girl.
and having a set schedule helps some people.
What's something you've never told us before?
But like just because she's not working 40 hours a week doesn't mean that this doesn't work for her.
I don't know. A lot of the things that I've never told you guys are like personal. I don't really know.
Yeah, Pammy Poodle. Yeah, I feel like
I've been
she's
expelled
overzealous.
from school
Exactly.
twice. I don't know if I've told you guys that before. Whoopsies.
I got kicked out of college, and then I dropped out a second time.
Did you put together your new desk by yourself, or did it come?
Like I dropped out once, but it was after I like got kicked out, and then I went to a different college. Okay.
Bill, I remember having told you guys that before. Whoopsies. Did you put together your new desk by yourself, or did it come pre-built? I remember having to build my desk by myself, and it was a disaster. So first of all, the desk didn't even come with instructions, so that's fun. But my friend helped me build it, thank God, because I couldn't do it.
I'm a sleeping girlfriend. Now she has mentioned a friend that is male, and I know that like somebody was saying that like her wifey girlfriend is trans, and that like um that he is FTM trans. I like that is fun to theorize about in my mind. Keep in mind my wife is trans, so like in my mind it's fun to theorize about. I don't necessarily think that's the case. Do I think that she is being completely honest and transparent about the genders of the people that she's having over and whether they're romantic partners or not? Not necessarily. But I do think that like we should try and take her out of her word as much as we can. Again, like the thing with the smoke detector, it was like there's evidence. You gave us like video evidence. So as long as there's not like contradicting evidence, like I try to take her at her word until she contradicts herself. Basically, is what I'm saying. Um, Sometimes when you first lose weight, you get a high and it makes you want to do everything right now. That is true. That is true. I remember that. 'Cause I did some peaks and valleys, and it was like whenever you're losing again, you're like, yeah, I got this. And you get like a burst of energy to do everything. And yeah, that could be related. Yeah, exactly. We don't speculate about people's love life. I mean, I do speculate a little bit about Amberlynn's love life, but I do want to be clear with y'all when I'm speculating, okay? Because, like, it's fun to speculate a little bit, but we're not going to say that's fact. We're not going to say that's actually what's happening. I'm going to try and take her at her word. We'll try. We'll try.
Y'all will still pay either way, whether it's boring or not, so she stays winning. Kind of. I understand you can't trust the internet.
I mean, there are people who are dropping off as far as members. I have noticed that. The people are like, I'm not renewing next month. And you look at the names, they're not all the same names. And it does seem like there's less often that she's saying, hey, welcome to Stream Queens. It's only like a couple of times a stream now. We don't know how many times people are dropping off. So
But I do think you're showing us improvement. You deserve like anyone to be happy. Thank you. I feel like I've
yes,
improved so much. Like it's so crazy. It's like you guys only see like an aspect of my life.
I feel like she's improved. I don't know about like so much. Did you see that? It's like, did you guys ever watch MacGyver? Like from when I was a kid, and he would like touch something and it'd be hot, and he'd be like, "Ah," like that's what it made me think of. Like,
I'm with myself 24/7, so I know. I just know how I was before,
I
and I've
know,
just improved in
I
like, all
know,
aspects.
I know. Let's run that back. I just want to run it back.
I just know how I was before, and I've just improved in like all aspects.
But I don't think she necessarily has, actually. And that is kind of one of the things that's been irritating me lately is like, I do feel like there are aspects in which she's improving. But as far as like open mindedness and like being receptive to like people who are around her and having a positive attitude towards others, she's definitely backpedaling on that. And that is to me what is really kind of scary is she's almost like putting up blinders. It's like I was going to say about like, well, we'll talk about it tomorrow when I talk about stuff that's going on. But it's like when people make a mistake and everybody like attacks them, they have a tendency to double down. Whereas if you like come at them with like love and understanding, they're more likely to change. Just saying.
Yes, I am wearing another lace top moment. This is actually a dress.
Also, this choker is like is about ready to give up. It is so ready to give up. Do you see it? It's like, please, please, just take me out. Take me out now.
It's like a floral situation with some lace, and it's actually bell sleeves. So
oh, cute. That is cute.
Little bell sleeve moment. Got it from Torrid, if you were wondering.
That is really cute.
Probably pronounced that wrong. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna call you Love because it says Listen Love. Love. Welcome to Stream Queens. I appreciate it. Lost in your living room with your dog.
You did it in Stargate too. Okay.
Hi Amber, I was in your shoes before. I was almost 600 pounds, had uterine cancer, and lost the weight. You need to understand. You control your life, and no one else does. Cancer was my wake-up call. Thank you so much for reaching out and saying that. First of all, very, very proud of you for losing the weight. Very sorry that you had cancer, and I hope that you're doing.
Yes, I agree, Janie. You want them to be fighting their old behavior and not their old attackers. Exactly.
Okay. I really, really, truly do. Thank you for sharing that with me. The person that said your life is boring is the same person that eats Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Their mom's basement, so don't take it seriously. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, like, first of all, that is funny. And secondly, they have a point. Like, the person who's saying that your life is boring has enough time to sit in your live stream and type your life is boring. Just say, they also have enough money to do that. I wish my life was that boring. Dang it, now I'm a little bit jealous.
I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so what are we gonna do about this? I'm definitely not in my mom's basement. She doesn't have a basement, so, but I love me a Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
She lives in Florida. There aren't any basements in Florida.
Not gonna lie. Uh-oh.
I don't actually, now that I think about it, I don't know about like the northern part of Florida. I just lived in the southern part of Florida and there were no basements in Florida.
Hamburger, where I live. My girlfriend Karis. Hi Karis. Marnie says hello, and so do I.
Cinnamon prawn crunch? What? No, that sounds disgusting.
That was fascinating, which is why so many people liked you. Now you have this premeditated filter on everything you say. That's why everyone liked me? No, that's why everyone hated me.
Wait, what did she say? Everyone liked her? I was talking over it. I'm sorry.
Amber, could you shout out my girlfriend Karis? Hi Karis.
Hi Karis.
Marnie says hello, and so do I. You aren't getting it. In your old videos, there was rawness and reality. That was fascinating, which is why so many people liked you.
Yes. This is what I was talking about before. This is what I thought they said. That's why I ran them back. Yeah, because you were like funny and you were like, you remember the time when she was like, it's so raw, you guys, which it wasn't so raw, but like the fact that she thought it was so raw was like so revealing in and of itself. And like, all right, I'm gonna side tangent here. Let's see what she has to say about it. Also, damn it, I want to screenshot this for a freaking thumbnail, but like the shadows are so bad. Her face though, like how many of you guys have a friend that like makes that face? Like is so dismissive, right? I'm just saying. The guy on Twitter who got a defective box and it had cinnamon covered prawn. I remember this. But then there was like this whole debate as to like whether or not they were actually, and they were like, send one in. And he was like, I'll send one in, but I'm documenting this. There was like a whole thing. I'm gonna look that up sometime.
Now you have this premeditated filter on everything you say. That's why everyone liked me? No, that's why everyone hated me. That's why I was known.
No, that is why we actually freaking liked you. That is why we started watching you. That is why we kept watching you. Like, no, that's what you're calling haters are legit people who are just fucking concerned about you.
As a troll and as an absolute train wreck. So do not try to twist this, Cam, because you ain't gonna win at all. So when was your last nail or hair appointment? Oh my gosh, I haven't got my.
No, but like they're right. The person is right. They're right, Amberlynn. This is what I'm talking about like her being so freaking close-minded lately. It's like she can't like see that that person is actually giving her a freaking compliment. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He said that he didn't trust him with the evidence because they tried to convince him that they were prawns. Yeah. Yeah. It was a whole thing. That's right. I remember it now. But like this person is legit being like, hey, I missed this thing about you that was like really entertaining and shit. And she's like, no, 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 you're wrong. Like, Amberlynn, listen to your audience, listen to your freaking audience, and not just about like times.
Hair done since I vlogged it years ago. Nail appointment 4 years ago. Like, yeah. Oh my God, Tony, you were expelled from school too. Can you tell me why? I'm curious.
I had pot in my dorm room. That's why I got kicked out of school.
Could you say hi to my baby, Aniston?
That might be too much information.
Hi, Aniston. How are you? You're a baby, so you don't know what I'm saying. But hi, Aniston. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I am, love that name. So cute. Some people are so sour. LOL. If they don't like your content, they can just watch something else. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. Like,
it's true.
I don't understand. Like, why sit around and say like how boring this is, but continue watching? Why don't you just like click the X?
Because that's fun for them.
You can watch.
That's fun for them.
Oh, Jade. Yeah, I refuse to go to school a lot too. It was bad. I've been enjoying your content as of late, though. I've been a critic before. You're happy and it's evident. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. AJ, welcome to Stream Queens. Absolutely living for your hair today. Thank you. Yeah, I have it straight.
Wait, what guy was married to Topanga from Boy Meets Girl? Or Boy Meets World? I remember Topanga. I did watch a little bit of Boy Meets World when I was a kid. He also has a rap album. Interesting.
Oh my God. Okay. Speaking of the hair moment.
If I remember this,
that curly hair was not braided. My hair was.
To be fair, sometimes I like space out after I get off stream and I don't remember anything that happened. So
was not in a pony or in a bun or I didn't use any hair product. That was strictly from shower to my hair drying. Like, I don't think you guys realize because I'm as confused as you are, and my hair has been doing this every single day, but I straightened it, obviously, so it's not doing it right now. But y'all think I'm, like, trolling you or, like...
It couldn't be from the towel, the way that you, like... She's being ridiculous.
Pulling you or pulling your leg, I don't know what it is, but no. That's the part that's, like, so weird to me is because the curl looks like I had my hair braided, and I took it out. I promise you I didn't. I don't know how much I can say that for you guys to believe me. Like, there's seriously something wrong with my hair, I feel like, because my hair's never been curly.
Or it was, like, braided, like, several days ago, and... But you know what I mean? Or it was like out and you straightened it and then you braided it, or I don't necessarily believe that. Because the thing was that it was like chunks and pieces that were curly and then like other parts that were straight. That's the part that is weird to me.
I feel like y'all think that I just like lay in bed at night and I'm just like, what can I troll about next?
The
what
prawn
can I lie
guy?
About next? That's literally not reality.
I was wondering if it was the same guy.
I love your vlogs, Amber, and love to hear that you're making progress in your weight loss journey. I've lost 65 pounds so far this year. I know you can do it too. AJ, congratulations. It's so inspiring. I love hearing that other people have lost weight. It's like, yes, if y'all can do it, I can do it. If I can do it, y'all can do it. We can just like do it together. My best friend.
Okay, see, I was thinking about this earlier and how she's like, we can do it together. And it's like, I love that like mentality of like, yeah, like let's band together and like do this thing together. But the thing about weight loss is that you can't like, it's all on you. It's like all 100% on you. Like if you try to make it a group thing, somebody's always going to be let down. Someone's always going to get let down. Your weight loss is on you. And like, I know you guys know that, but I don't think that she realizes that yet, that it's like, you don't need a workout partner. You just need to go work out. You don't need a nutritionist and like somebody to like go on a diet with you. You just need to like figure out what it is that you're doing with your nutrition and go from there. You don't need a partner. You can do it on your own.
And since I was 5 is over 500 pounds. I understand obesity.
I think she just has some real codependency issues.
So just because your best friend is over 500 pounds doesn't mean that you understand. That's very weird that you actually say it like that. That's like saying, oh, my best friend has cancer.
Your hair goes curly in the humidity at the ends. Yeah, like that makes sense. It's like all the ends go curly. Like the hair, your hair on your head, the texture of it is all like one same texture, and like where it's susceptible to the humidity, sure. But hers is like little chunks and pieces from like underneath and stuff. It's like, it's weird to me, but maybe that's the case. I don't know. I'm looking at her wrist here. It's just interesting to me that like the one part of it like doesn't really go in from like this part on her hand. It's interesting.
So I totally understand. No, you don't. You literally don't have cancer, so you don't understand. You literally are not over 500 pounds, so you don't understand. And yes,
Wow. Like, yeah, that was kinda acting like a bitch. Like, she's trying to be freaking understanding of you, but, like, you're just being mean. Like, this is why you're
sure it
losing
is
an
shocking.
audience.
I'm like, even when I see someone in public that is my size, it's shocking, but you don't have to comment on it. You don't have to be a fucking asshole. Like, keep that in. Like why would you comment on that? That's just horrible. That is fat shaming. So it is what it is. Like, if you see, I'm not trying to be rude or offend anyone, but if you see an anorexic person, you're not gonna like walk up to them and say something. That's so fucked. Like, no one
People
can
do,
change their
though.
mind at
People
all.
do.
So
Not that either one of them is right, but people fucking do those things, and it's not right. It's not cool. Like, people I had somebody, like, accost me at a gas station not that long ago. Like, people will fucking say shit just because they fucking can. Like, it's not necessarily that they don't, but yeah. Yes, I do better working out with people, but we're all doing different health stuff. Exactly. Like it's still like your health is still on you. Yeah. Yeah, she's not wrong, but there's different ways to say it. Exactly. Oh, that's a good point, Pammy Poodle. It's possible that she always had a very slight wave and never noticed it when it's that minor, just brushing it, or heavy conditioner can pull the hair straight. So maybe she was like pulling the hair straight on the top still by brushing it or whatever, but like the stuff underneath didn't have the same weight to it. That could be interesting. I'm learning all kinds of stuff.
I love dinos like you do. What's your 3 fave dinos?
Pterodactyl, Triceratops, and then I want to say like Stegosaurus is in there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. You guys can tell me yours in the chat or in the comments if you want. You don't have
Ugh. Long neck is my number one. It is what it is.
to. Brachiosaurus. Also called Brontosaurus, which I think they used to think that they were two separate dinosaurs, but then they figured out that they're like just like the juvenile and adult forms of the same dinosaur. Is that right? I'm like my nephew would know this. He's 5. Um, just turned 5. So he would know this, but I'm not sure about it.
I love you too, Lexi, and thank you so much for being a member for 2 months.
Triceratops.
You're amazing. Thank you so much.
I used to get really uncomfortable around people in wheelchairs, and it was just a case of not knowing what I was supposed to do. Exactly. Then I realized I should be the same thing as I would with anybody else. Yes. And like maybe just like slightly more aware of like if you're blocking doorways and stuff like that. Yeah. But that's about it. And also so my dad's a wheelchair user. The other thing that I would say is just be aware of it's easier for you to maneuver to a place where they can see you as opposed to them maneuvering to a place where you can see them. I would just keep that in mind. Oh, okay. It is so they're separate now again. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, Richard. We're watching some Amberlynn Reid. And we're also talking about our favorite dinosaurs. If you want to drop your favorite dinosaur in the chat, but don't feel any pressure.
I just don't get why people pay to say hateful things. It's a new level of obsession. Yes, they are very much obsessed for sure.
But there's a lot of people who do it. Like on a lot of channels, people will just pay to like make hate comments. And on this channel, on her channel, like a lot of times when you see like the $2 comments and stuff, it's because her channel subscription is $8. And you have to pay $8 to be able to chat in the chat unless you buy like a $2 super chat. So for some people, it's like, oh, why do they pay money to do it? Well, it's because it's less money and like they get off on that for some reason. There's always going to be haters everywhere. People are weird.
Like, I can literally say that and mean that. There is some sort of obsession for some. I was of the rails when younger. You grew up in foster care, but I kept bringing alcohol into school and they kind of got tired of me. Alcohol into school. Yeah, that makes sense why you were expelled.
The similar
Oh
to
my
them.
gosh. But you were in foster care, so was I. Wow.
I was not.
Are your eyes hazel or green? Mine are hazel, and I honestly think your eyes are a beautiful color. Thank you. My eyes are hazel, but they turn green like a lot.
Is it Ducky from Land Before Time is your favorite dinosaur character, but Triceratops is your favorite species? That's so cute. Ducky was like the sweetest, the cutest. That's such a sad story. A friend of mine wants to create a clothing line of exclusively upper torso wear, calling the line Ceratops. The byline, Triceratops. I love it. That's great. That's great. Jenny says, yep, yep, yep. I heard it in Ducky's voice.
Actually, it's a very like faint green. It's not like that beautiful green, but yeah. Worst thing I've done is just skipping classes. Was still at school, just chose not to go to classes. I get that. Oh my god, which reminds me of this one time.
I did that like for one of my like 7 o'clock classes when I was at college, and then I just like dropped at the ad drop date thing.
7th grade, and me and my 2 friends thought, let's ditch, but let's just stay in the bathrooms. We were successful all day until the last 10 minutes. I started doing this. And I guess it was echoing because the bathroom was in this like really long hallway. So I guess it was echoing in the bathroom, which was causing it to echo in the hallway. Here comes the principal.
I was not expecting her to pull that out. I've seen people do that before, but like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious.
Yeah, we got suspended for that for 2 days. Love that for me.
Loves that
I love
for
that
her.
people send you money for troll hate comment super chats that you don't address, so they're just throwing free money at you at the end of the day. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they probably got whatever they wanted out of it.
Queener here. Oh my gosh, you're my favorite YouTuber. Funny, raw, and real. Please never give up on YouTube because life would be
Yeah, Spike and Petrie are pretty cool
too. Mia, thank you so much. That is like the sweetest thing ever. Thanks. I don't know how I'm your favorite YouTuber, but I do love that. I remember my boyfriend in 9th grade got me a bracelet that said fearless, and my mom literally laughed. I was afraid of everything. Oh, so it was like ironic. So like it said fearless, but you're actually fearful.
No,
that's funny.
Like that's. I feel like that was like a sweet thing that he was like trying to be like, here, babe, like you can be fearless. Like this is your reminder to be, like find your inner strength. It wasn't. Aww.
Oh yeah, bathrooms were my safe ground. I would just sit in there for an hour and a half. Oh my god. Oh geez. What do you guys think about like back in the day, like when I was in elementary school, it wasn't that big of a deal, but I feel like it's not that people are more sensitive now, but I feel like people aren't like as afraid to like stand up for shit. But like when you're in school and you're like, hi, can I go to the bathroom? And like the teacher says no. Excuse me, I could be like on my period. I could have like diarrhea going on.
Does that happen? That like teachers are like, no, you can't go to the bathroom? Because I feel like there are like some teachers who are like, there's specific like, no, you're not allowed to get up and go to the bathroom during the test, or like you should have like freaking planned ahead for that. Like if you knew that you had a test coming up this period, but like also I love that she says diarrhea. I know it's bad, but I think it's funny. But yeah, I feel like most teachers are like pretty understanding about that kind of thing, and it's just like if you're being that kid that's like, I obviously don't want to be here, I just want to like go hang out in the bathroom, then like they're gonna say no. But yeah. They tried it on you and you did it anyway. Okay. Well, good for you. Good for you. I remember my ex saying that he went to school in India, and like there's like a different like head tilt, whether it's like with your chin or the top of your head, and he like got confused, and like he asked the teacher like, can I go to the bathroom? And he like wiggled his head, but I don't know which one it was, and he like read the wrong one, and then like he got in trouble for just going anyway. The teacher was like, I said no. I had one in the 3rd grade, and so I passively aggressively took long toilet trips. Right on. Right on. Yeah, I think that I was like just a kid who would like get in trouble for spending too much time in the bathroom, but like just because I had like ADHD and I would get distracted in the bathroom, reading like the graffiti on the walls and stuff. That was weird.
Like, you're gonna tell me no? What if I like pee or poop like just right here? Like that's so crazy to me. You could like give someone a black.
Policing bathroom breaks is one of the many things wrong with the school system. Yeah.
Infection, a kidney infection. Like thinking about it now, maybe I'm being the sensitive one, but you know how many times I was told no that I couldn't go to the bathroom? That's so.
If she was told no a lot of times, I feel like she maybe was that kid that was just like ditching to go hang out in the bathroom, and that's why they were telling her no.
Weird to me. Like, I don't know, that's just so weird. Like,
I don't know.
what if I truly
I
had to
don't
pee?
know.
I never
I'm
really had to pee, let's be
speculating.
honest. I always just wanted to get up and go. Get up and go and do something. Meet one of my friends in the bathroom, you know, one of those things.
See?
But yeah, anyways, I just think that's so weird. I don't know. Talk about
Okay, so I was speculating, but then she confirmed what I was saying. So
twisting words. I've seen people stare at my friend firsthand. I've seen her cry. Someone is being honest with you and scream F shaming. Megan, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree. I just do not think it's okay to see someone who is different from you and say out loud, wow, I'm shocked. I've never seen someone that looks like you. It's really fucked up. So
it's not people like saying, "Oh wow, I'm shocked." It's people saying like, "Amberlynn, we're concerned about you," and like this like pattern of behavior. And like, yes, your weight is visually shocking, but like it's about the behavior pattern. Like that's the thing that we're so concerned about. Baby Poodle says, for me, it was the nurse's office. I always tried to hide it, and I spent a lot of time there sick. Um, I was actually like a sick, like an actual sicky kid. So I feel like most of my teachers were pretty good about that. Oh, she refused to call you Janie too? Ooh, yeah. I had one teacher that refused to call me by my chosen name when I was a kid, and I remember it being quite irritating. Quite irritating. Yeah, that's how I feel about when people are like, "Oh, like they don't wanna like call people by their chosen pronouns." It's like, I don't know what it feels like to be like misgendered like that. I don't have like any type of like gender dysphoria as far as like if you call me by he him pronouns or she her pronouns or whatever. Like I don't have a problem with any pronouns. But I remember the way that it felt when that teacher called me by my legal name instead of my chosen name for that entire year. And that is the way that like I can in some ways relate to people feeling misgendered. It's like I don't want to ever put that feeling on somebody else. And if that feeling of being misgendered is similar to that feeling of being called by the wrong name, I would never want to do that to someone. Yes, it's Janie. Rhymes with Jamie. Yeah, I legitimately needed the nurse's office, but I was more willing to go to it if it was time for my Chinese lesson. Nice. Yeah. Chinese seems like a very difficult language to learn. I know I can count to 5 in Mandarin, and even then I'm not going to do it on screen because I know that it's terrible. But yeah. Yep.
you've seen your friend cry. Now do you see why it's humiliating? Now do you see what I'm saying? You're kind of proving my point more, actually. Oh my gosh, I did that.
I mean, like she's got a point, but I think that she's also like intentionally missing the point of the person that is commenting. Like that's kind of my issue here. Is she's just like immediately being defensive and being very close-minded towards like what it is that they're trying to say.
That weird noise in school too. Yeah, it's really weird. Like you just say girl. I try to teach my friends how to do it and they just can't. And I'm just like, I don't know. It's really not
Okay, I might try it after the stream. It's so weird.
that hard. Here in England, we have foster care and children homes. I was in both. We have a lot in common, hun. That's why I watched you for 5 to 6 years. I also was living in children homes. We do have a lot in common. Wow.
I don't know
How old
how
are you, if you
long
don't
I've
mind me
been
asking?
watching her. I know I like tried to figure it out one time and it was hard because I don't remember when I started watching her and then versus like I know I went back and watched like some of like Michael B. Petty's reactions from before I was watching her and stuff. So I don't know exactly when it was that I started watching her.
Always notice your eyes stunning. You know, Amber is a really pretty color orange and Jade is a
Should we
really
do
pretty
some
green.
retro
Very,
reacts
very
sometime?
true. Oh, we're both colors. I love that.
We could do
And thank you
that.
for the compliment. Do you have any Halloween plans, costume ideas? Okay, so this might be the first Halloween ever that I don't dress up. I had a plan and it didn't work out because I couldn't.
Ooh, you showed her up in front of other students. Yeah, teachers hate when you do that. I had one in college that was like that. She did not like me. But she was like, sorry. She was like being kind of dumb. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah,
Find
they hate that.
said items in my size, but I was gonna be the Morton Salt Girl. I have a yellow dress, so I have that already. I would need white leggings.
Yes. Okay. Baby Poodle said, I thought I was always faking, but now I know I was chronically sleep deprived and stressed due to undiagnosed ADHD and autism. So avoiding school as much as possible was just my coping method. Same. Also found out when I was 30 that I was lactose intolerant, as well as like having other like medical issues on top of it. So yeah, like for sure. For sure. I can relate to that. And it's like you realize years later and you're like, "Oh my gosh, if only I had known. If only I had known." Yeah. I always watch old content from new YouTubers, so I never know how long it's been either. Yeah, that's it. I have the same problem. Yeah.
I can't seem to find those in my size anywhere. I would need a white umbrella, which is super easy to find, and just like a pair of
White
black shoes.
leggings in her size might
More
be
in salt
hard.
girl because I'm always salty. That's what Eric says. So that's what I was gonna be.
You guys have seen mine.
So,
What I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do for
diarrhea.
Halloween, right?
The way you spell diarrhea, I'm literally dying. I love your accent. I'm a Canadian from the West Coast. I love how you say some words. I think diarrhea, I just am being funny. I don't really know if that's an accent, but I don't know. I just like make up words or say words weird. It's just like who I am. And I know a lot of people make fun of that, but I'm glad that you like that.
No, I love diarrhea because I've heard it before, and it is like a redneck accent thing that I have heard before that is kind of Midwestern or nothing wrong with that. To me, it's funny because in my head it's like DIREREAR. Like it's a dire situation in my rear. I'm sorry. I know that like you're not supposed to like laugh at yourself, but like when I say it, it just cracks me up. It just cracks me up. That looks like a suit for special effects. I saw it like literally months ago, and I was like, that's gonna be my Halloween costume this year. And I have to like go to a neighborhood for people trick or treat, and then I think I'm just gonna like wear a mask and then not like accost people on the street, but like I'm not gonna like actually trick or treat. Like I'm an adult. I might just like walk around and give out candy. Me and my wife were gonna do that last year. We actually both got like matching costumes, and we were gonna like go around and like hand out candy because we got one of those like it's like a grabby thing on a stick so that we could be like 6 feet apart from people and put stuff in their bags. So I think that's probably what we're gonna do. I don't know what she's gonna. Oh, you know what? I have a T-Rex costume that's like similar style to that, where it's like blow up, and we could maybe go around and hand out candy in a T-Rex costume, and that could work. We could maybe do that. I don't know.
Let's see.
Wait, why is this up? Go away. No, go back. Sorry. My computer is doing things, and I don't know what they are. No. Just because I'm not smart, not because like it's doing anything. Exactly. Exactly, guys. You got it. You got it. Diarrhea.
I'd love to hang out with you. We have so much in common. Cancer, weight gain / loss. My mom was a drug addict. We'd vibe for sure. Wow.
I think I would vibe with Amberlynn, but like I would kind of like call her on her shit, so that might like she might not like that, but like I would like to hang out with Amberlynn. She's funny sometimes.
Oh, we have like everything in common. Is your name Amber as well? Like that's so crazy. I'm 33 now. I lost my mom when I was 8 because she was
Also, to the person who said, "Why do you go by Amberlynn if your name is Amber?" Like you can go by whatever the hell you want. Doesn't matter.
on drink and drugs, so couldn't look after me. Plus, my dad was in jail a lot. You're 30, right? Yes, I am 30, and I'm very, very sorry to hear that. You don't have to go like super personal on here, like if you don't feel comfortable, because I feel
Yeah.
like it's like you're like sharing a lot, and it means a lot to me. But I don't know if you, I don't know. Obviously, you feel comfortable sharing, but like you don't feel obligated to do that. I will go on the search for your Instagram message because I feel like we definitely have a lot in common.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's probably not a good idea, but I know like Janie said I regret eating from a communal candy dish last night. We just ended lockdown and we had friends over. I know like it's easy when it's like, oh, okay, lockdown is over, and then you just like do like basically, you have friends over and you eat out of a communal candy dish and stuff like that. And I had a friend who actually did kind of something similar, and then found out um that like one of her friends was with somebody who got diagnosed, and luckily it ended up being okay. But yeah, like um it's just try to be safe. You're probably fine. You're probably fine. But yeah, it is hard to like remember how to like do the small things when like the big thing is over, if that makes sense. Sorry,
And
I'm
sometimes it's
not
nice
good
to
with words
talk to people
sometimes.
who relate to things like that. So I promise they have big girl sizes up to 8X. My fave place to shop for Halloween stuff.
Ooh.
Halloweencostumes.com. Okay, screenshotting. When it comes to pants, I
Does she allow links in her chat? I wonder.
wear 4X. All my black pants are 4X. So we don't have to worry about no 8X. Ooh. And eventually it'll just be lower and lower. Eventually I'll wear
You
3X
guys
and then
can't
2X.
post
Oh my
links
god.
unless you have
Right.
a wrench.
Girl, the website Women Within has white leggings that go all the way up to size 6X. Do it. That'd be so cute. Do they? I actually got most of my black pants from Women Within. So I do like that
So how
website. I
did you not
guess
know
for
that
some
they
reason
had
I
white
didn't look
ones?
there to get white pants. I don't know why I didn't. That's weird. I'm absolutely fine, hun. I'm an open book.
Sometimes you
I'll
just
talk
don't
to you
see.
about it on Instagram. Lots of love. Okay, awesome. I'm also pretty much an open book. Toward sucks lately. Who wants florals and skulls for $40? Speaking of floral, I don't really wear much floral because I recently said I'm not really like into the whole floral thing, but this is more like I hate the word edgy for myself.
I love florals and skulls together. Like I love that aesthetic. Like I see it a lot in like tattoos and stuff where people have like a skull with like roses around it and stuff like that. I freaking love it. People say that it's overplayed, but I still like it.
Right now, if I was skinny, I'd totally be edgy. But for myself right now, this isn't really edgy, but you get what I'm saying. It's like more like darker. Does that make sense? But yes, Torrid has
Okay.
sucked. Oh my god. I am so glad I'm not the only one who thought that. I go on there like every other day just like in hopes, like, you got some cute dresses today? And it's just like, no, we don't. And I'm just like, cool, thanks. Did you have a good weekend? Anything
That sucks.
exciting? I did have a good weekend. It was like a low key, like I needed like a low key moment, so I stayed home actually. I'm hoping next weekend I go out and do something because I'm feeling a little stir crazy. That's what I'm hoping for. The only thing I bought from Torrid was my prom dress.
But like maybe you need to like work on, just getting exercise and stuff like that if you're feeling stir crazy. Because sometimes you can just like stay in and get exercise and it helps.
In high school. It did the job, but I'd probably never spend that much on ant clothes again. Oh my god. That's where I get all my clothing. Like every single dress I own is from there. But you got your prom dress from there? I didn't know oh my god, they literally sell wedding dresses. Not gonna lie, some are cute, but no, apps not. I want my wedding dress to be cuter than that. You know?
Okay, but some people like really want like an edgy wedding dress or whatever. Like this face that she's making is just like a little bit of like disgust. I don't know. Tell me what you think, behavior panel. Um, but like what I had picked out as my wedding dress because like our wedding got canceled. Blah blah blah. You guys know what I had picked out as my like wedding dress was a black dress with a rainbow skeleton on it. That was what I wanted to get married in. Now I think wifey wants like a whole maybe. I don't know what she wants. I don't know. But, it's like it's different for different people. And for us, like if we're gonna have two brides or whatever, like we're gonna have two different brides and we don't have to be wearing matchy stuff or whatever. It doesn't have to coordinate. It's fine.
You know.
And some people want to coordinate and that's fine too. Like just don't judge other people's weddings, god damn it.
You can be edgy at any size. I mean, you're right. I just have a hard time like finding like the true
Yes.
real deal of clothes that I would wear. It's so hard.
You can be edgy at any size. Absolutely.
We need another haul. I'm living for the grocery hauls. Ooh, I will definitely do a
I love that. We're just gonna do it like hashtag edgy at any size. Okay, guys? I want to post that now. I'm not gonna remember it. Somebody remind me. Hashtag edgy at any size. That reminds me, I need to pull up the Discord window at the end of this to do pet shout outs because you guys have got some really cute pets.
Grocery haul for you. See, it's hard to do grocery hauls because shook you guys. Because I'll like Instacart almost every single day. It's pretty bad. I Instacart like what I'm gonna have for dinner. So it's like I'm having chicken noodle soup today from scratch. So I Instacarted what I needed for that. So it's like that.
Why wouldn't you just like Instacart like once a week? Like every single day? Every single day seems excessive. Do they have a charge like per delivery on there? Let me know. Thank you, Janie. um yeah, like what's the thank you, baby. What's the like I know that there's like a flat fee and then it's like I thought that you got like lower delivery fees, but there's still like a delivery fee. Like if you're doing that every single day, it seems like that would add up. Also, like you kind of want to tip your drivers and stuff too, right?
Would be a boring haul, like just like 4 items, you know? So I need to wait until I have like a good amount of stuff. I don't know. Maybe I can just throw random mini grocery hauls in my vlogs.
I do. So I will run into the grocery store here. You guys know that I get up early in the morning, and sometimes when it's like 7:30 in the morning, and I know that there's really nobody at the grocery store, I will just like run through and grab 4 things. For the most part, I do grocery order now because I just get it all out once a week. But I do understand like sometimes you just need to pick up a couple things, and that's cool. I don't wanna
Hot
shame her
Topic
for
has
that.
5X stuff now. I can finally be the emo queen I wanted to be in high school now that I have the same moon dress you do. Yes, Hot Topic does have some really, really cute stuff. Mm,
Okay, so it's only $1 or 2 for the delivery service per time. Maybe you wanna tip people, but, it's mostly just the yearly subscription. Okay. So, I mean, I guess that's understandable then, like, especially if she's just been having, like, a couple of, like, "Oh, I missed this," or whatever, then I guess that makes sense. Understandable.
do you like any music from Bring Me the Horizon or anything like that? I'm sure I do. I'm not really picky when it comes to
I recognize that name, but I can't think of who it is. I'm one of those people that I will legit just, like, listen to anything on, like, if it's just stuff that I enjoy, it could be any genre, so
music at all, like at all. I love how you say the wrong
I
words
know
with
some
things
people
funny
who just
because
don't
I
listen
grew
to
up doing that
music.
and my sister always made fun of me. I still do it to this day and you make me not feel bad about it. Now I just laugh. Oh, good. Don't feel bad about it. Like, don't literally. I will make up the stupidest shit and like my friends, like, I was gonna say get attached to it. They, what am I trying to say? See, they like it so much that they start to say it. Like all my weird little words, especially Ricky. It literally makes my heart so happy because I just love it so much.
It's gotta be like, "Oh, me and Ricky are
Which
friends.
is so
Me and
cute.
Ricky are friends. Me and Ricky are
Do you still
really, really
have the
friends.
Kim K perfume? Yes, I do. Um,
Me and Ricky and
is it
Eric are
worth
friends."
watching? Is it worth watching? Is that question towards me? Because I don't remember what I was talking about. First time I've caught your live. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, welcome, welcome. Yes, my day's actually been really, really good today. Oh my gosh, Chloe, you're decorating your room for Christmas already. I'm actually living.
Your
I know some
sister
people who
does
decorate
shopping for
November
you?
1st.
Me and my mom do our shopping, like, ordered together, so it's, like, less stress, if that makes sense, that we just, like, do one order together, and, we live, like, less than 2 kilometers from each other, so we just do it all as one. I also tip, but it's a percentage of my order, so the frequency of orders doesn't change. Okay. The amount. I listen to almost everything, but I almost never remember who it is from, or what it's called. Yeah. Same. Same, Pammy.
Don't tell anyone that was me for a hot minute. But since I do Vlogmas, I always wait for December 1st. Kind
Speaking of watching, do you guys wanna watch the new Dune with me? Like I love Dune, the book. I started watching the old movie. I could watch the old one with you and then the new one. Do you guys wanna do that maybe sometime?
of
Okay.
sucks, not gonna lie, waiting that long, but it's
Thinking
okay.
about it. I'm thinking about
Tony,
it.
you make up your own words too. I love that. I'm at work, need to
I
know if this
guess I
voice
do
needs me to wait
too
for. Oh, this
sometimes.
live stream, def not. Go back to work. um,
I think sometimes I just, like, pick up words from, like, I don't even know where, and then, like, I'll, like, slightly alter them. I do that too. Yeah.
yeah, so I have caught up with the chat. Yay. Yay me. My mom starts decorating as soon as September 1st hits. No. I love that. I'm not gonna judge. I literally am not gonna judge.
Some people don't like that.
Christmas.
You guys have heard me talk about before. I do Halloween decorations kind of all year. I mean, like, I do take some of them down, like, around New Year's. But, like, most of my decorations that are up all year, like, I have a skull over there, I've got skulls over there, I've got a bat hanging in there, I've got, like, I just that's how I decorate all year long. Oh, I've got the skeleton cut out. You guys, if you guys have been watching me for, like, over a year, you guys might remember the skeleton cutout. But, like, I have it up all year round, and then usually, like, I get some of the stuff out of storage and stuff, like, as October starts, and then on November 1st, that's when I get all the clearance Halloween stuff, and that is how we decorate for Christmas,
This brings me joy as
because
well.
we're
Like
that
that time of
family.
year, like December, like how are you? Like it actually starts in November. Like you notice stores start to
Pammy, I could do basically like this. I could do, just, like, a reaction to it. Now, it's because I have, like, a separate recording of it, and I would have to delete it after the live stream. I would not be able to keep it up. It would only be a live stream because it is copyrighted material. Your sister is a huge June fan, and she hates watching stuff with me when it's her first time viewing because you talk too much. Same. Um, my I talk too much, and my wife is like that she's like, so she actually got the recording, and she was like, you can watch this as, like, a reaction video. You don't have to watch this with me. And I was like, "Oh, okay." Um, no, it doesn't have to be on a Twitch account. You don't have to have a Twitch account. You can watch on Twitch without a Twitch account. Now it maybe wouldn't let you comment, would be the only thing. Um, but yeah, that's the general. But yeah, it would have to be live. I wouldn't be able to like save it as a recording because since it's copyrighted, I wouldn't be able to like let people play back. It is it's a space opera. So there's kind of like politics and stuff that go along with it too. I got you. I understand. Yeah, it's just copyright stuff, you know. Um that's where therein lies the concern because I don't want to get any copyright strikes on my YouTube channel.
Put out all the Christmas stuff, you notice like
I
people
like
start
4
to
minutes
decorate their
left.
houses or things like that. It's like it slowly starts to become Christmassy, and
She did a
it's just like literally
pretty.
the best time of year. I love it so much.
Did she go like a whole hour this time?
What's your
Yeah, she
go-to
did.
Starbucks order? Oh my god, Starbucks. Don't tempt me. No, I'm joking.
That time that she had the giant Starbucks, oh my gosh, I was like upset about it. My go-to Starbucks order is just a latte with an extra shot of espresso. But this time of year, I do like to get a pumpkin spice latte. I get it with like none of the stuff on top, though. I just say none of the stuff on top, and they know what I'm saying. I don't know how to order that. They're like,
I'm actually not that tempted. I am a little hungry. I might have a snack moment later. Okay, so my go-to
it ends in a cliffhanger. Oh my gosh. So it's just okay. So I'm assuming that it's just based on June and not the rest of the series. Okay.
it depends, but I really like their
Okay, now you got me
caramel.
thinking
Is
about
it
it.
like a caramel
Focus.
ribbon moment?
Focus,
I
Red.
forget what it's
Focus.
called. Do you watch Impractical Impractical
Wait,
Jokers?
she
I have
said, I
not.
remember I looked this up because I was like, what is this that she is drinking? And I looked it up and it was like so many freaking calories. But it's like a caramel ribbon something. And that is what I found. I was like, I think this is it. And yeah, it was, I believe, like over 400 calories. Now, she maybe could have gotten it. That might have been with all the stuff on top. I don't know.
But I know
But
Becky
I think the
does. She
stuff
tried
on
to have
top
me watch
makes
it
a
one
big
time, and I was
difference.
like, not so sure about it. They had Christmas stuff in my Walmart at the end of August. I was like, can B eat some candy and turkey first? Oh, can we eat some candy and turkey first?
I had that issue, the Pammy Poodle. Yeah, I had that issue with my Twitch recently, and then I like deleted the app and then reinstalled the app, and it stopped having the issue. But it was like it would not let me click on the thing to like bring up chat. I could watch, but I couldn't comment. Hey R3X, we're just about getting done. We got about 3 minutes left. Well, it'll probably be like more like 10 minutes for me because you know me. I'm a little long winded.
Oh my gosh, wait, at the end of August?
Wait,
That's
what did I
crazy.
miss?
Not so sure about it. They had Christmas stuff in my Walmart at the end of August. I was like,
Yeah.
can B eat
When I worked at Michael's, it was like we had like school supplies, and then they started bringing out a little bit of Christmas along with all the Halloween and Thanksgiving and everything. Like Christmas showed up at the same time as Halloween.
some candy and turkey first? Oh, can we eat some candy and turkey first? Oh my gosh, wait, at the end of August? That's crazy. Wow.
You have to go groom a doggy. Okay,
It's not
thank
even just Christmas
you.
for me. It's just the feeling that comes with the season. Like when I walk outside, I just feel free. Lucy, oh my god, I
Thank
know
you for
exactly
hanging
what
out
you
in the
mean. It's
chat,
literally not
Pammy.
like Christmas per se. It's just like the feeling that the holidays in general just like gives you. Like I totally get that.
And enjoy your puppy,
Christmas has got to be my favorite time of year. Yes.
your doggy.
The air feels crispier. It definitely feels crispier. It's probably because it's colder, but I get what you're saying. All right, you guys. So
But that's what crispier means, though. Is it's like, you know, when there's like a little bit of a chill in the air, and like when you breathe, and it's like, you know how like the air almost feels like there's like less to it. I love that. Like when I go outside, and it's like it's sharper, you know, crispier. Yeah, crispier.
I think I'm gonna end this live stream. Oh my god, I had fun. Another good live stream. Love that for us.
Were you guys paying attention to like how long Twinkie was licking for? Because I know she's not licking it. I noticed that she's not licking anymore, and I'm wondering when it was that she stopped. But
I really do. And thank you guys, the regulars who come. I think it's really fun.
did she start licking again
I'm
when I
thinking
said that?
like since the holidays are coming up, I do want to like mention this.
She might have like an allergy to something that's like currently blooming or something out in the yard, maybe.
So, you guys can remind me. I want to do a
She always wants us to remind her. I mean, I get it, but like set a reminder.
Stream Queen giveaway moment. I would honestly would love to do that so much. So
Okay.
y'all keep reminding me. So
Sabbatanias, if you're watching this, I legit forgot to send that mug again, but like I'm gonna get it packed up and sent to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I keep spacing on it. I'm the worst. I'm the very worst.
I need to figure out how to
I
do
think it was
it
sabotage.
and like how I want to do it and make it fair and
I will
everything like
check.
that. So yeah, I think that'll be really fun. So I want to put that out there so you guys can like keep reminding me. So it'll be like a holiday stream queen giveaway type thing.
You guys change your names sometimes, so it's hard. But I know where I have it saved. Sorry. I feel like a terrible streamer now. I'm calling myself out.
But it'll probably be hosted on
Sorry.
Instagram because you can't do giveaways on here. What will I give away? I'm thinking like maybe gift cards so people have like the choice of what they want to get with it, because some people
Yeah, YouTube
might
is
want
weird about their
to
giveaways.
buy their kids a Christmas gift, or some people might want to buy some makeup, or some people might want to buy groceries. So I think
The main thing is that like you can't be like, oh, you have to like do all these things to like get the giveaway item. Like you can just give something away like randomly in the chat, but like, yeah.
gift cards will be good. Maybe just like a Visa moment. So tell me what you guys think. I could do like 3 winners. I don't know. I think it would be fun. Something different.
I mean, that would be cool if it's something like, oh, you can do this for like, here's, a gift card to like go buy Christmas gifts for people or something like that. I don't know. She's so like into like, here's just like money. And I feel like it should be something more than that, but I don't know. It's for her. So you did remind me. Hashtag edgy at any size. Absolutely. Rex. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about mispronouncing your name.
I've never done like a holiday giveaway moment. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go. I hope that you guys did enjoy this. And
I appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out.
You guys are really fun. Like the people who come here all the time. I love that. You guys give really good energy and it helps me get through my live streams, because Becky used to help me. Now I feel like some of you do. So I appreciate that a lot. All right, I'll see you guys in the next
I'm
one.
glad that she's like
Literally tomorrow, so
actually
you'll see me tomorrow.
appreciating her people in her chat now. I mean, a minute ago she was kind of like hating on them, but now she's appreciating them. So that is a Chihuahua in the video. She is a short hair Chihuahua. But yeah, that's a little Twinkie Star, the little lemon loaf. Yeah, she's adorable. She's absolutely adorable. Yeah, I feel like she is making progress. Like I said, she gave us like 3 hours warning today. She might be changing her schedule, so I'm gonna try and like overlook the fact that it's like on a different day and stuff. So I can appreciate that. And yeah, I feel like she's making progress. Progress, not perfection, but that's okay. We're looking for progress. There's a YouTuber who does giveaways for leaving a comment on his vid and then uses a program to select a random comment. There's like so many things that you have to do specifically for that to like be able, because you have to have like specifically in the description, and then you have to like register your giveaway with YouTube and everything like that. There are channels absolutely that do it. It's a lot more hassle than I think that Amberlynn would be willing to put in, but I think that's why she's saying like I'm going to do it on Instagram instead of YouTube. So thank you for coming by, Richard. I really appreciate it. Thank you all. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here and go grab me some dinner. And then like I said, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow morning, and we'll figure out a time this week to like watch some Dune together. Yeah. All right, guys. I am going to pull up the scrolling pictures of the missing kids at the end for my ending screen here today, because again, I have concern for all the missing kids in America right now. But I'm just gonna bring up some scrolling pictures if you guys have time to sit and watch those. If not, I understand. And there are numbers for anybody if you do see them, or if you know anything. So you probably don't, but the more that we get the word out there and spread it, the better the chances are. So bye guys, have a good evening, and thanks again. And before I switch to that, just really quick, a special thank you to all of my financial supporters: the Cora St. Clair, my lovely Savage Mama, TikTok Bunny, Peapot Fairy, Elizabeth 1933, and Sabatia Diaz. Thanks guys. Have a good one.